born in Mexico or Colombia. Forget about worrying over mortgages or drowning in debt because your last name is basically a cheat code for absolute power. Your old man isn't some boring paper pusher. He's a legend and uncrowned king in the same league as Pablo Escobar or El Chapo. The exact second they snip your umbilical cord, you're already richer than 99% of the entire human race. On paper, your inheritance is bigger than the annual GDP of a small country. You were born so far ahead in the race that you'd literally have to sprint backward just to find the finish line. But there's one tiny catch: Daddy is either working 24/7 or busy hiding in some dark hole in the ground. But hey, who cares? At least right now as a newborn, you're the king of the world. A tiny diaper-wearing king. That king of the world high. Yeah, it evaporates the second you realize money can't buy the one thing you actually want Dad's attention. Your old man is basically a VIP guest in his own home. He shows up so rarely, you practically need a missing person flyer to remember what his face looks like. So every time he crawls back from his mysterious business trips, you run to him with your greatest treasures, trying to buy his love with kid currency. You proudly show him a family drawing or a math test with a fat A+ on it, praying for just a spark of pride in those cold eyes. But the reaction is always the same. And it's brutal. He looks at you with a mix of confusion and pure disappointment, like you just handed him a bag of literal trash. Look, you gotta understand, for a guy who manages a global cartel and orders hits before his morning coffee, your gold star in math is pathetic. He's looking for a ruthless heir, a baby wolf. But instead, he sees a soft little sheep who colors inside the lines. That indifference, it guts you. You start thinking you're the glitch. You try harder, better grades, prettier drawings, but you keep getting the same cold shoulder. This toxic loop of hope and humiliation grinds your self-esteem into dust until you're 13, desperate to do anything, literally anything, just to make Dad finally look at you. This is the day the script flips. It's your big 1-3, and to your absolute shock, Dad actually decided to show up. The mansion is bumping high-end, music-expensive laughs. Dad's business associates guys in sharp Italian silk with eyes like ice are treating you with a level of respect you've never felt before. Everyone's piling on the extravagant gifts, telling you you're a chip off the old block and a future leader. For the first time in your life, you're drunk on the hype. You finally feel seen, validated, like you're officially part of the family. You feel like a somebody. The party winds down, the last glass is emptied, and Dad drops his heavy arm on your shoulder.